today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Joe Mixon. So a new season upon us. Every team, of course, big expectations, but the expectations are a little different for this offense. They've got one of the most talented teams in all of the National Football League. They think big things are on the way.
And I got a call from another coach in the league partner who jokingly, and maybe half-jokingly, was asking, did they take the offseason off? Because all I keep hearing is how they're having great practices, and I told him I've heard the exact same thing. People have told you and me that they're like a well-oiled machine already. So the only concern that we're both going to have, with all that talent running around on offense and more being added, there's only one football to go around. If they keep ego out of it, they should be one of the top offenses in the league.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The pass. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Jackson on 1st down. And right away, he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. 1st and goal from the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson going to give to Ingram on the option. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he is all the way up past the 25. Charles, not only
thinking points, no matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal. Getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go back to the air here after after the INT on the last drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
48, Mike, 48.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 2nd down. They'll run with Mixon. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Finding Gabriel complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We got this.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just better. They can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
To Mark Andrews. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter.
24 yards there. Nice play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now Mixon. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Call it at the 10-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third. To finish off this drive with 6 points. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Throwing now is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the... Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out now, here come the Bengals. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Shrugs off another. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. This one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Bengals, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on